I already know that I'm walking, I'm eating, I'm driving, I'm breathing, and I'm so grateful to be here. I live every day now in gratitude. Every single day, I wake up so happy to be alive. My body was diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer in May of 2021. This was a recurrence of a cancer that I had in 2004. Which was breast cancer. That time I decided to forego chemotherapy and hormone treatment and just have surgery. In 2023, I got double walking pneumonia, and it was pretty bad. I ended up in the hospital for 28 days on oxygen and IV. That took me to my body totally collapsing on me. All my muscles atrophied. I lost 30 pounds, I couldn't eat, my kidneys were shutting down, and I was in a really serious condition. And I had to get an aide, and I had a visiting nurse, a visiting PT, and a visiting OT. But I couldn't continue the PT because my oxygen was still not good. My lungs kept on filling with fluid. So now they needed to drain my lungs. So I drained my lungs again in August, and then in September, 4 days before the AFU here, I had to have my lungs drained again. At that point, the doctor said, in 2 weeks, we're going to do an X-ray. We're going to probably put some tubes in your lungs so that the nurse could come in and drain them. So I said, okay, if that's what I have to do, but I didn't want to do it, and I knew I wasn't going to do that. I came to the AFU. I came with a walker. I couldn't walk. I had oxygen. I still wasn't eating. I was still, at that point I had gained maybe 5 pounds back, but I was still having difficulty getting food down and digesting it. I started my first walking meditation here. I was supposed to use a wheelchair. And I had a volunteer, and we were trying to operate this wheelchair on the sand, but the back kept falling out. And the problem was my muscles were so atrophied, I couldn't sit up. I needed to have a backing. So we used my walker. I sat in my walker, and we decided he would push my walker. Well, once I started the meditation, I just felt this amazing energy come over me, and I got up and walked in the sand and pushed my walker, which was amazing. And I completed the whole walking meditation. Even with breathing issues, at one point we thought I wasn't going to make it because of the breathing, but I was able to get through it. After that, I realized that my back muscles were working again. I was able to pull my shoulders back. In that walking meditation, when Dr. Joe said, "Walk is the future you," I just thought, I want a straight back and I want to be able to walk, and I pushed my shoulders back, and that's what I did. Then I had 3 amazing healings. After the first healing, I was able to start eating again. I actually ate like a full meal for the first time. And it was amazing that I was able to swallow the food and get it down without pain. When I got home, the first thing I did was I drove my car again for the first time in months. And I drove myself to the beach with a cane, and I walked 500 feet on the beach and did a walking meditation. I did that every day from that point. 2 weeks after that, I went to see my pulmonologist who wanted to put the tubes in my lungs, and he did the X-ray and said, the fluid was really minimal and that I didn't need the tubes, and that to come back in 3 months. So my next visit I scheduled for a week after this event. I live every day now in gratitude. Every single day I wake up so happy to be alive. The people here are amazing. When I came here in that condition, they did everything they could to make me comfortable, from having a volunteer on the beach and helping me with food. Casey, who was just always there, making sure I was okay, and her team. I just think it's an amazing job what goes on here. Sometimes you can meditate and you have to work on yourself. Sometimes it's not overnight. Some people are maybe already there and they get those immediate healings. For me, it wasn't that, except for that day. And I've been working on myself because I wasn't the person I am today. Today I'm a new person. I have a new body. But a year ago, and even before this event, I still was dealing with emotions of the past I needed to overcome. I'm so grateful to be a member of this community. Thank you so much.